The number crunching will be going on until the doors close on the Labor Caucus on Monday morning. One, counted in the Rudd camp, is the Minister for Emergency Management, Robert McClelland. I spoke with him a short time ago. Robert McClelland, welcome.
Thank you.
Will you be supporting Kevin Rudd on Monday?
I've encouraged Kevin to run, and if he nominates, I most certainly will be supporting Kevin Rudd.
Why?
Well, I think unquestionably he is the best equipped to win the next election. He has tremendous public support. He's the first Labor leader in 17 years to win from opposition, and I think we have an obligation to put forward our best candidate as leader, and I think Kevin is that person.
So why did you support dumping him last time?
Again, I supported Julia Gillard at the last election, at the last ballot for leadership. I think that was the wrong call. I think events have shown that to be the case.
So you made a mistake?
Well, again, you look at these issues on the basis of the facts that are at hand, but I think the call was the wrong call. I think the election result that followed indicated that. I think the way the Labor Party is travelling from the public perception is an indication of that as well.
What do you say to those who would say that you are bitter at Julia Gillard because she dumped you from the Attorney General's portfolio?
I'm certainly on the record as indicating I was disappointed with that decision, but these events are far more significant than that incident. It is certainly a case where now, as a member of the Parliamentary Labor Party, we have an obligation to supporters to do all we can to win the next election, and I think that is putting forward our best leader.
Kevin Rudd, you're a member of his cabinet. Julia Gillard says that it was chaotic and dysfunctional. That is a fair comment, isn't it?
No, it's not a fair comment. You can only take these issues as you see them, as you deal with them. He was certainly a stickler for policy, for fine detail.
But not the cabinet process.
He certainly made people work hard. I had, again, you can only take people as you find them. I had no difficulty getting through a submission if the submission, the cabinet submission, was properly prepared, had been worked through. I had no detail getting that through. In my area at the time of responsibility of national security, he was particularly constructive, had a keen interest. I had every assistance from his office and from Kevin.
Given a vote for Kevin Rudd on Monday is a vote of no confidence in Julia Gillard, will you resign from Cabinet should Kevin Rudd not win? Well,
again, we'll take these issues as they come. These issues have to be decided. Obviously, I'm not going to preempt any outcome, and to a large extent they will be issues to be decided by the then elected leader, and I obviously accept those as being as necessarily being the case.
The Prime Minister said today that whoever loses this ballot should retire to the backbench, and that should be the end of the matter. Do you support that idea?
Well, again, that's going to be a matter if Kevin Rudd is expected nominates. That will be a matter for Kevin Rudd. I note in the past undertakings have been given to that effect by those who have sought the leadership of the party. Within months the situation has changed. So again,
your expectation is we'll see more than one of these if Kevin Rudd gets close on Monday? Well,
again, this is a matter for Kevin.
Isn't that just a recipe for disaster?
Our primary obligation is to get our policies implemented. To do that, we need to win the election. And that is why I'm supporting Kevin Rudd. Clearly, we want to get these issues resolved. We want to get the leadership resolved. There is no question about that. And hopefully we will do that on Monday.
It's a matter for you too. Would you pledge here tonight that you will not support any return attempt by Kevin Rudd should he lose on Monday, that it would be the end of the matter for you and Julia Gillard would get to take the party to the next election?
Look, I'm not going to bind myself insofar as my primary obligation is to advance the policies and the programs of the Labor Party, and to do that we need to be elected, and I will look at the facts as they exist at the time.
And you have no chance of being re-elected under Julia Gillard?
I don't think we have a realistic prospect of being re-elected under Julia Gillard. I think we have been flatlining in the polls. I don't think we have captured the attention or the support of the broader Australian community. And obviously, if we want to win an election, they have to listen to us, they have to trust us, they have to have empathy with us, and more than that, they have to be enthused by our programs.
Robert McClelland, thank you.
That's my pleasure.